Showing two of me. Keep the audio in. Yes. All right, perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if this works. I tell you do all that.
Oh, it's a sniper over here. Hold on, I'm about to start shooting.
This nigga don't realize there's a tank behind him.
Okay.
We about to get fucked up.
So yeah, we can do this. So this is gonna be a little random test run of us doing gaming talk, but everybody gonna be playing in the background. So we're doing this. This is cool.
Yeah, this is gonna
be a little random test run of us doing gaming talk, but everybody gonna be playing in the
background.
This is cool.
Nah,
man. Why some niggas who suck driving, dog? That's one thing that always pissed me off. Niggas who suck is driving. Why are you driving?
Alright, everybody, this is Tracer34 from Binge Play TV. I'm trying to mess around with this app, trying to do something a little different, because we was trying to do gaming talk, but we couldn't get it in the last time. We were trying to get it into a last feed, but you didn't really clearly hear the voices, but you can now clearly hear the voice. I mean, as you saw me test out with my phone, it's working. So say hi, everybody.
Yo, what up? 29 Savage.
She's 29 Savage, NJ Cheese.
24 Savage over
Cheese pesos.
Dang, you had to go with the pesos though. You know me.
Hey, it's Roll One, aka Sink Thrifty.
We gonna call him Baby Cape in 2 frames of death for this segment. But I gotta get this out real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, you was 2 frames of death when we was trying to link up with you, nigga. You was definitely 2 frames of death. With that doo-doo internet. Who's driving the tank, man?
This nigga's moving too much, man.
I'm getting kills, but it's like, I'm not getting the amount of kills I want to get in this tank, bro. Like, I feel like I could be getting way more.
Yeah, I tried to hurry up and get it, man. This nigga, he's fucking up right now. He's just driving from one to the next. Like, you gotta give us a vantage point.
Like, why is this nigga the driver? It's a sniper at the water tower, this blown up water tower that I keep trying to shoot at, and this nigga, every time I get the chance to like get him in my sights, this nigga move. Like, this is the worst. Like, this nigga sucks.
You could still been talking. I mean, this is our gaming talk. Even though I had to run out there and get the little test run going. I was trying to put the little banner up, but you know how that goes. So we're going to be talking about a little bit of gaming since we didn't get that segment from the last time. And, you know, what topics should we start with, guys?
Battlefield versus Call of Duty.
Definitely.
How much Battlefield is better? Like,
way better.
I'm actually, this is the most fun I've had in a long time. I haven't had this much fun since I stopped going to nigga parties and going to white people parties. That's pretty much the ratio between Battlefield and Call of Duty. White people like to go camp and enjoy outdoor festivities. Battlefield is the same way. There's a lot of outdoor festivities, destruction, stuff blowing up, non-scripted.
Yeah, exactly, all that bullshit. Where they be like, yo, let me snipe you. Let me spin around 10 times to snipe you. Just stand there for an hour until I get the shit off.
Right. Me, I'm always gonna stick with Battlefield for one, because Call of Duty, you turned out to be Mirror's Edge. And what I mean by you turned out to be Mirror's Edge, now you got little aliens running on the ground, running into everybody, and you got You got people wall running and doing dying light parkouring.
This nigga is fucking me up. God damn it.
I don't see too many people in the military doing parkour. Not in no Iraq.
He's moving too much. This dude is the worst.
I'm sorry about that one.
You
got your Call of Duty fans, which is cool, but I don't feel it.
The worst tank
That's coming from a casual shooter like me. I don't play shooters like that, but I would stick with Battlefield because I like riding
horses. Out here who doesn't know, if you're a Battlefield player and you suck at using vehicles, stop messing it up for other people. Please stop. Like, you suck. Don't touch the vehicles. Stop touching stuff. Like, have you ever had your parents tell you, yo, stop touching stuff? Get your hands off of that. Like why you always want to touch something? Like, if you suck at vehicles, yo, stop touching it. Just stop touching stuff. You're making the game way too hard. Like, niggas got objectives over here. I can't even do what I gotta do. Niggas out here messing it up.
Like ejected butters and ejected apples. But I mean, that's my whole take on it, because Call of Duty, it went modern, but it went too modern. It went like 2016 too modern. Like, everybody wants to flip off of buildings now and shoot people. Call of Duty was supposed to be about Call of Duty. The Call of Duty.
They're trying too hard, honestly. Like, I don't like any of it. It's really cheesy. Call of Duty has gotten to the point where I feel like Call of Duty should be an intermediate level shooter. Honestly, it should be a shooter that's built for children. Because honestly, the same demographic of people playing Call of Duty are not going to be as successful when they cross over to Halo. I'm talking about old school Halo, like Halo 2 and Halo 3.
Right.
Halo was a grown man shooter. Like, you didn't have a bunch of children playing Halo. You had office executives, you had grown men on company time playing Halo at the office. In there shooting it up. Niggas going crazy, sniping, bugging, playing Halo. Like, Halo, like, even when Call of Duty first came out, like Modern Warfare, MW2, stuff like that, it still wasn't a big population of children. It was a lot of college graduates and then a lot of college guys in there. Like, it's not the same anymore. Once it got overpopulated with kids, it's like, we got the hackers, we got the cheaters, we got the spammers, we got all these people who do whatever it takes to win, but it's like, it's borderline cheating. It took the integrity out of the game.
So it basically turned into Facebook.
Pretty much. More like, no. Like, before Twitter was popping. Twitter is not popping no more.
Oh, man. Cheese, how you feel about it?
People just ruin everything. You know, people asking for too much, doing too much.
That's Destiny. We talk about Call of Duty. Rated Call of Duty.
I mean, that's what happened. It started with, oh, this is amazing. Oh, well, if we could only slide. It started with the slide. That's when it all went downhill. Oh, if we could slide, it would just be so cool. Then it was cool. Then it was like, oh, if we could just slide a little bit further.
Right.
Now it's, oh, if we could just float. If we could just glide and run on walls, and next thing you know, if one of the characters could walk around with boxing gloves, punching people in the face and knocking them out, cause you know they had that now. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, if we could just do the nay and taunt people, and we can get some brighter colors, and we get some purple in there, some pink colors, some more. We want more diversity. We want to be able to customize more. Right. And look what happened.
And guess what? What kind of war game is that? That's not war. You know what I'm saying? They gotta
No.
take warfare out of there. This has nothing to do with war.
Yeah, I mean, because you just done
Yeah.
turned it into just a street shooter now. Because they're like Call of Duty NBA Street to me.
Yeah.
Hey, you hit it, yo, you got it. You got it. You right about that one. You got it. You got that all the way. You said it right. It's Call of Duty NBA Street.
NBA Street. That's what it is. It's sad. I mean, what can you expect anymore? I mean, and then don't let us get started with Destiny. Lord knows I don't want to start.
People try to say that Destiny and Call of Duty don't go together. They're both published by Activision. And you know, Activision gets the final word. That's why Destiny is in the dumps.
That's what I said it before. I said pretty much. Remember when, this is the perfect analogy for it. You remember when motherfucking the Hulk came out, the first one, it was garbage, and everybody's like, oh, it don't look real. It looked like a cartoon.
Yeah, kind of.
So they rebooted it.
How come it's the one with Eric Bana? Like, I like that Hulk. That Hulk was mean. He was aggressive. That nigga ran so fast, he started skipping, right? This nigga started jumping sky high. Well, that Hulk was vicious. The next Hulk, yeah, he got like his own villain, which was Abomination. But that Hulk was pussy. That nigga said, ow. What? You're the Incredible Hulk. Nigga, did you just say ow? Nigga, you're the Hulk. You don't get hurt. What kind of stuff is that? Yo, that was drawing, bro. That was the weakest Hulk ever. That nigga was, he was straight pussy, honestly. I've never had a Hulk be like straight pussy. Like, even the Hulk of the Avengers went harder than that one. Way harder. I mean, I'll give them credit because he looks better, but that's it. He looks better. That's it.
Yeah, but remember, people kept asking for more. They wanted it to look real. You know what happened? They rebooted it, and they made it look real. But if you think about it, if Destiny was a movie, and it was like, nah, it's too cartoony, let's reboot it and make it more real, it would fucking be Call of Duty, Black Ops 3.
Right?
Pretty much. And the worst thing about it is, like, you know what all these Johns have in common? They suffer the curse. You can have one good one, but you'll never have another good one. You'll never have another good Hulk movie. Like, the Hulk is just as bad as the X-Men. You'll never get another X-Men movie that's good. It's just gonna be forever dead every time. That's why I was jacked up.
Now, I want to get into a personal topic. We're going into fighting games. The all-time personal topic of topics. Because we all live it, we all breathe it, we all know it. You see it on Street Fighter Fridays, what I do. So we
Y'all
all
see it on the Instagram. I know what the deal is.
So we gotta get into the topic. Street Fighter 5, starting off as a whole, to Street Fighter 5 now, still as a whole. I was gonna give my honest. You heard that from Just Roll. He said Street Fighter sucks all the time. We already know. But my overall opinion for Street Fighter 5, Capcom could have did better. I mean, it's an okay mechanic to try to introduce certain attacks, certain activities, certain certain moves and stuff. They try to do what Killer Instinct is already doing right now. Killer Instinct is already killing it, as we can speak right now. But Street Fighter trying to pick up the mold and everything that Killer Instinct is doing, just keep it Street Fighter. That's all I'm saying. You got the nice character model. I mean, the game is polished real well. You're gonna have a real polished game, but it's just the whole mechanics and then bad net code starting off the bat. Because let's face it takes forever and a day sometimes to find a match. Then to find certain people, you know, you can go on battle lounges, but then sometimes the battle lounge is kind of like shut out. So it's kind of like iffy with that one.
That Magnum.
Now, unless you do like you invite somebody into a battle lounge and stuff like that, and y'all have sparring sessions and stuff like that, and invite different people. That's where the draw comes in. But they did this little thing with missions and stuff like that. That's kind of cool to earn little points of money. But when you got exclusive other costumes for like Halloween and stuff like that, and you can't purchase with the money that you've been fighting with the whole time, that kind of pisses people off a little bit. Because you're just trying to bankroll it. We sitting up here, we doing all these damn matches, and here you got this nice ass costume, but we can't purchase it because you got to go to the PlayStation Store and use your damn credit card to get this costume. You can't purchase with your fight money that you've been sitting up there holding for like the longest time. I always know Tekken is the better choice because, for one, customization is already out the gate off the bat, and how much money you earn between your arcade mode and stuff like with stuff that's in the game. Arcade mode, remember this, arcade mode. But just everything that's in there, you get to earn your little, you know, your little wigs and everything and stuff like that. Just customize your character. You can get to go ham with your character in Tekken. Street Fighter, you couldn't even really do. You just get a costume, but some of the designs of the costume, they look cool, but it's like,
Street Fighter, you don't even get that. You get alternate colors.
You get the colors.
Swap. You know how disrespectful that is? Like, shoot, that's all I get is a color swap.
I mean, you get the, like I said, you get the costume, but they want you to purchase the shit separately. And I'm like, I don't have to. If I'm fighting hard online with a bunch of dicks and everything else that be online that don't give you a good time, but you play the match anyway because you're trying to earn the money, but then you want this nice costume because, oh, maybe I want to put Ryu in this instead of this, but yet I can't do that because I got to go to the PSN and go buy it, and that's it. There your money gone. That could have been $4. You can have had some lemon heads or something. You know what I mean? Nah, I got to go to the PlayStation Store and buy me a costume. Make
$4, man, you could have got a bill for Wendy's.
Yeah, you could have got a 4 for $4. No, you had to go get Ryu and Ken their costumes so they could match up for $4 in the PSN store. But
man, that's nuts.
We're gonna cut it with Street Fighter because I still love the game. I still do what I do with it. You know, even though we haven't heard an announcement that they're saying things of announcing a season 2 and a couple of character slots, which I don't think it's no need for, because if you're trying to cross into a Street Fighter Third Strike universe, there should be no need for a Sagat if you already done blanked them out of the story. Don't make the story. What, you got to revamp the story and then put Sagat in it? I don't know.
Which one is Sagat? Is that the
eye patch? Muay Thai?
Yeah, the guy with the eye patch. With the tiger uppercut that throws fireballs all game.
It's basically
he doesn't have any real moves. It's just basically fireballs. Like you press one button, fireball, tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot. I'm thinking like, yo. After looking at that, I realized that this nigga, this when I realized that Street Fighter is not a real fighter. When you play aggressive Sagat, tiger shot, that's not fighting. Honestly, that nigga, he can take off an entire 2 rounds, both matches, and not touch you once, not lay one hand on you. Tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot. This is when I realized that Street Fighter is not a real fighter. You know, the little arcade game Galaga.
Right.
You know, you're in the spaceship trying to dodge the meteors, and you're shooting at the meteors. That's what it is, trying to fight Sagat. Yo, if you break it down in those type of terms, that's not a real fighting game. That's literally not a real fighting game. And it's hard to respect it. It's really hard to respect it.
It's
A
brutal.
lot of people they be asking for too much. That's like Street Fighter people are technically hoes, right? Imagine a hoe walk up to you and she upset and she want respect. Respect what? Whoa. Like it go hand in hand, bro. Like I don't know what would be on people's minds, dog. I don't know what's on their biscuit. They be having me oh, dog. I don't know what's up with them.
Man, this commentary. So Cheese, what's your opinion on it? I mean, if you did take the time to learn it, like I did.
I mean, Street Fighter, of course, is a 2D, so it's not as in depth when it comes to the moves and stuff. But for what it is to be an old school game and keep coming back and, you know what I mean, kind of revamping and doing new things to stay alive, for it to be alive this long is respect.
Right.
But
Now here's the thing. That's the only reason why it gets credit is because they try to hold it at this pedestal, like, oh, it's the original and all this other crazy stuff. Like, nah, man, your game is butt. It's butt. Stop. They need to stop trying to pretend, bro. Them niggas really be just pretending like. Oh, classic. Okay, it's classic garbage. I done seen some garbage. It's a classic. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen some classic trash. Well, when you call a game classic, you just telling me, all right, it's some old trash. It's old trash. That's basically what you're telling me. You can't. Anybody who just come in with that Street Fighter versus Tekken argument, they were like, nah, Street Fighter's a classic though. Yeah, it's old trash. It's not new trash, it's old trash. This trash that's been sat there. This trash where it's like it's a little bit of juice at the bottom of the garbage can. Like, it's old trash.
Fucking
Tell me
sunlight.
I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Please, somebody tell me I'm wrong.
Damn light.
Street Fighter is old trash.
Oh, but like I said, man, Street Fighter, like I said, it gets respect not because of its old trash, but because for people that's been growing older, like me, and a couple others that's grown older, that's the code that we lived by, especially going into these arcades especially going through these arcades and stuff. It was something that at least kept some of us off of the streets a little bit. Even though it said Street Fighter, it did keep you off the streets because you wasn't in the street. You was fighting in a damn video game. Yeah.
Arcades and stuff.
So I give it its props for that. But we're gonna cut Street Fighter because we already know Street Fighter and everything like that. We're gonna get into Tekken.
I just figured something out.
real quick, why didn't they add that you can beat up the car? That was one of my favorite parts about it, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Where you
Look,
just
that's what I
beat the
said.
car
Yeah,
up.
okay. Before we do cut Street Fighter out, they killed a lot of content. There was no arcade mode for one. That's the biggest gripe for everybody because everybody loves arcade mode. Like I said, the car thing they cut that out because, like I said, even Street Fighter Third Strike, that had a damn car in it and parry. It taught you how to parry. So why wouldn't you add that little bonus in there? Oh, we wanted to be realistic and compete and try to have this in tournaments.
I'll be completely honest with you, man.
It's hard to make that a tournament fighter.
True.
Because it's a 2D fighter, the moves ain't in depth like that.
Exactly.
It's like, how competitive is it really? Like,
Man, that was
It's competitive. It's like I said, you have to play with people that you build a base with, because on that level you actually learn from each other. Because when you do go, now don't get me wrong, like my boy Ziggy, remember Chun-Li, good ass Chun-Li, he's still out there doing rank. But I told him to, like, I'm like, yeah, just play a couple of matches and just, you know, you feel yourself out for it. Me, I stopped rank because when you get out there and you play some of these people, some people, they get bitchified and everything else like that. And I'd be like, dude, it's just points. You'll gain them back. So I get to the point where I just play. I get my points. If I didn't get my points, I wouldn't be super silver where I'm sitting at right now. And I proved that point with the one video on bench play. I proved my point to get the super silver. And I said I'm not going no further. So if I'm going to save anything for rank, I'm going to Tekken.
Yeah.
Because
Tekken,
let me also drop the ball with this one. When you got a ranked system and you're only thumbed down to one character in your ranked system, that's where it was a big ass fail. Cause Tekken, I can practically go with every single character, each different rank. Oh, okay, one character I couldn't do nothing with.
Oscar got a rank, Paul got a rank, Bruce got his own rank, everybody got their own rank. So that's what's up. Instead of Street Fighter, you're just at one rank. Right?
You're at one character. Even if you switch the character, like, oh, I'm gonna try this person, you still got to worry about the same amount of points that you have and getting yourself demoted because you wanted to experiment and study with another character. And you know how some people take demotion nowadays.
Yo, demotion's no joke, bro, because like when you get demoted in Tekken, man, it hurts, bro. Like,
not necessarily. Well, remember me as a Tekken player, I play different characters, so it don't matter. Oh, you demote? Okay, I'll come back to this person later, out of the week, and I'll grab this person here. So that's how I be. But we gonna cut Street Fighter out because we didn't set the little thing in the car stuff, and we gonna hop into Tekken. Now, Tekken starting off from the beginning, it was like, yeah, Tekken 7 was coming back. It was coming, it was there, but at the little bit of the base that it had, it was like, okay, it's kind of like you only got a little bit of characters coming. So everybody still kind of got like turned off a little bit. Like Tekken came into the mid. Yeah, that's what I said. Tekken came into the mid-season, a little bit after E3. People started noticing, and the next thing you know, when the notice started coming, more characters started shooting in. It was like, oh, okay, toss this character in there. Brighten the mood up a little bit. Toss this character in there. Brighten the mood up a little bit. So, like I said, it's still adding characters in as we speak. So, it's like, I don't know. Tekken, it's gonna hold the standard down because it's a 3D fighter. I mean, we're not going to say Mortal Kombat because that's not 3D. That's still 2D. That's still back and forth and Jack's punching the ground.
I respect it because did you know that Mortal Kombat 4 for the Nintendo 64 was 3D?
Yeah, that was the only 3D.
Nah. Because then after that they had Mortal Kombat Deception and Alliance. Like I feel like their best success was PC. That was the best one.
Right.
That's when we started to get real buck nasty with character combos and a lot of that other stuff. It wasn't really cheesy. I felt like they were coming up on a really good formula. You know what I'm saying? You notice how that game came out right before Mortal Kombat 9?
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 9 was a game changer.
Okay. I had to sit up there, had to block a person because this dumbass wanted to come on there talking about enough Tekken talk. We're Tekken the piss.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, a person came on there and put, okay, Oki, enough Tekken talk. You're Tekken the piss. So I Tekken the piss and blocked his ass.
Piss?
No, you're Tekken the piss. He can't spell.
Yeah.
He can't spell. So
Oh, y'all like
basically,
the trolls? I'll be cracking up on the trolls. I'll be like, especially one that can't spell.
so his Tekken the piss has basically been blocked because this is the test run. So like I said, I'm keeping my eye on things. But back to what we were saying. Mortal Kombat, yeah, it did go 3D. That's cool.
I don't like the Tekken added those little special moves and supers and shit. Like,
Yeah, because I feel like they're trying to emulate Street Fighter. I didn't like that direction. And they did that for noobs.
but I think Street Fighter got that shit from Injustice, and then when they see how much people liked it, they was like, fuck it, let's add a little something. And now you know how games like Call of Duty do something, and everybody do something.
Because
Right.
that's where, I forgot, somebody had EX moves. Not EX moves, but it's just like, you know,
That's the topic to talk about. Who was the first to start these special moves out of fighters?
I think it was already Street Fighter, dude. Like, Mortal Kombat, they just had fatalities. That was just like the round.
No, actually, it was Capcom, the Marvel vs. Capcom games. That's way back, but that's where it started.
Nah, Street Fighter been out though. Things originally. I'm talking about like, cause you know like an EX move where it it kind of sort of eats. You can eat a hit with that. Like, oh, it's not. Yo, there's just a lot of enemies on this hill, man.
Yeah, they all got
Focus
fucked up.
attack. There it is. That's what I was thinking of. Focus attack. The little focus attack that you had, where it just is, you just absorb damage and still throw out a move. Why do we need that?
That was kind of like Street Fighter.
That
was
is
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter.
just
That's Street Fighter
experiment.
100%.
And that was an
Why are they
experiment.
catering to that? That's what's messing me up.
Yeah, it was like nigger lives. Hold on, it was like nigger lives matter. I was like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to see that.
Nah, man. See, here's the thing, man. You can't be mad about that, bro. Like,
No, I'm not mad about that. I just don't want to see that.
Oh, you had to block somebody else? Somebody else
Yeah.
came on there trolling?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Damn.
see, when they say stuff like nigga lives matter, like, tell him like, yo, this my pussy matter.
Anyway, back to what we were saying about the little fatalities and stuff. But like I said, we just gonna keep it a random test.
Man, I don't know, man. You gotta let that be, man. Cause I be talking out like the back of my neck, bro. Like I be talking real brazy. Like,
Oh, but I don't care. See, my thing is, me as a person, I don't care to see this stuff, and I'm not gonna get mad at it. I just don't want to see it. Right now, we're talking game and talk. We're not talking about Black Lives Matter or anything else like that. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm pro against. I'm not pro against all that. Right now, we're at a topic at hand. We're at a topic that we love. We don't care about Facebook and Donald Trump and all this bullshit that's going on out here. We're on a real topic. Entertainment.
check.
101.
Actually, some people, you know, I feel like some people are just entertained by drama. You feel what I'm saying?
Basically.
Yo, this is why I can't wait to get my tat, bro. I can't wait to get this tattoo, man. Like to have an angel on my arm with 4 wings holding the sword, and the sword says principle, and then the other one on the other arm says honor. Oh, and the joint wrap around. You feel what I'm saying? And it makes a bracket. On the inside of the bracket, one arm say gate, the other one say way. I put my fist together and hold it up. It says gateway. That's hard. But it's like, yo, it's to show niggas the gateway just so they can get on my type level. You feel me? Cause like niggas is hoes out here, bro. A lot of people is hoes out here. Like straight sympathetic hoe niggas. Like niggas who don't have no type of principle or code. That's why they be on like that fuck shit all the time.
Right. But now
when niggas come through the comment section trolling, I'm like, oh, okay, I see you. Okay, I see you. But I would love to see you in person. Poor sad nigga. Yeah. I'm not no gangster. I'm just realistic.
We about to get into the real topic, which is Tekken. Like I said, they had it. I stopped at the middle of the year. Like I said, we started bringing in. Now we getting close to the end where it's getting ready to drop. We still got more characters dropping. So you already know how that's gonna go, and we already know where that base is gonna lead to. 'Cause, I mean, we gotta lead by example. Street Fighter already did drop the ball a little bit with lack of content. I'm not saying it's a bad game overall, but it's just lack of content that it dropped. It missed. Tekken's picking up on that already. I mean, King of Fighters came up, but you have certain people that play certain things. King of Fighters did a little bit better than Street Fighter, honest to say, but it's just not that many people picking it up because everybody knows either Street Fighter. It's only like a minimum of casual people that even know King of Fighters. And then, like I said, you got most of the Tekken heads. You already know we're waiting for Tekken 7. Tekken 7 is right around the corner. So.
Let me ask you about this, because this is killing me right now. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing, but this is something that's deep within our community right now. Okay, we got Tekken heads, right, and then we got Street Fighter guys, right? If you watch the tournament that they had in Canada, Punko won. This nigga doesn't even play Tekken. He's just strictly a Street Fighter guy. But the fact that Akuma's in the game, he can do whatever he wants. And it's like, people fear him, and it pisses me off, because like, yo, this nigga will demon flip in front of people's faces. I'm thinking like, man, why are y'all shook? You can literally 10-frame jab this nigga out of the air. Magic for this nigga.
My thing, here's my thing. My thing is, in the Street Fighter universe, when you see a flip like that, how come people are already punching that sucker out of the air?
Yeah, anti-air.
So if you see it in Tekken, y'all got automatic moves left and right. They should be hitting by now. That's a Paul Phoenix uppercut right there. With that,
like matter of fact, yo, Paul with his hop kicks. Just hop kick with Paul. Like I know Akuma has a lot of speed at his disposal. But when that nigga does a demon flip in front of your face, niggas freeze. And Punko is doing this in tournaments. Like he beat MYK. You know how embarrassing? I felt embarrassed for that dude. Like that, oh bro, I felt sick because it was like that was supposed to be nationals. If MYK had a won, he probably would have went over to Japan, bro. Like that right there was nationals. That was the one that was going to give you the ticket out of the country. He lost to Punko. Punko was not from America. He's from Korea. Like, so disappointing, bro. So disappointing.
There you go.
So it's like, yo, it just throws everything away. Like, it's so disappointing, man. Very, very, very disappointing.
That's sad.
Like I feel like I don't understand, and it's like he's beating decent guys. Like he beat Aris, He beat NYK. Like he's beating all these American players. He's crapping on us right now, bro. And it's like, yo, the one person who did beat this nigga, I remember he did get beat by a Jack player. I don't remember the guy's name too much, but I know he lost. I think he lost to Nobi. I think Nobi wore that nigga out.
Damn.
But it's like I would love to see Puko go against Nobi, me, JDCR, like Puko against those dudes with him and his Akuma, like them. I'm pretty sure they operate really well under pressure. I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna freeze. Because Eris had the formula down. He had it right. What you're supposed to do, right, is since he's a Street Fighter character, right? He's gonna do whatever he can. Like he's just gonna the Street Fighter BS and mumbo jumbo, yada yada yada. Once you start shutting this nigga down, right, you want to force him to start abusing the Dragon Punch or the Shuriken. Force him to do it. Force that nigga to start doing the Shuriken. Once he starts doing the Shuriken, he can either whiff or you just block it. If you block it, you're fine because that nigga's all the way in the air. He comes down, get hit with a launcher. It's perfect. It's just absolutely perfect.
So we see
like,
Akuma being just a
we can beat
teeny
Akuma,
bit.
dog, but it's just like I don't know, man. I feel like people just keep letting this slip through their hands. It's really bugging me. Like we're so I know we're better than that. We're not playing.
Look at Lupe Fiasco and Daigo with Street Fighter.
Now that was cool.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That is not cool. And I'm not saying anything bad about Lupe Fiasco winning. It's just the thing of you see Daigo. You see how Daigo plays. Daigo plays with the main formula of Ryu. So the excuse of not being able to play in a game, that kind of like, or you didn't know the game at that point in time, huh? You didn't know Street Fighter 5 and you've been playing Street Fighter for how long? And you got all these videos?
I feel like here's the thing. When I look at that, I have to watch that. Cause Tekken, like when I play in Tekken, there's an obvious gas pedal. Cheese, you are my protege. Okay, you are my Padawan. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you the gas, but like I'm going to just be doing like 30. I might be doing probably like 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? That's enough gas for you. You feel me? If I'm playing Josh, I'm going to mash on the gas. It's not going to be gas. That nigga getting that octane. All right? I'm going like 80 on that nigga. Like that nigga getting all the gas until I whoop that nigga. That's how it go. Josh, he get the gas. I'm not gonna give you that much gas because it'd be damn near unfair. I wouldn't even want to play you like that. I want to encourage you, not have you want to not play the game. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it is. So it's like Street Fighter. I don't even know how to do that in Street Fighter. Street Fighter's not my type of platform. So I wouldn't even know. So I don't even know if Daigo was, you know what I'm saying, holding back on Lupe. I don't know what that would look like.
Just watch the videos. That's all I can say. And you will understand. You gotta watch his videos. And then, come on, my thing is, you're the originator. And don't get me wrong, not the originator, but in Third Strike, correct me if I'm wrong or anything, don't even really correct me, but you see this man smash down Chun-Li's whole super. I'm talking about parry, comes up with his own move and a kill with minimum health. And you mean tell me Lupe Fiasco just steps in and just beats that? See my reaction like, money. But you already know we did it with Tekken. We already know hands down we love Tekken. I love Street Fighter as much as Tekken because I still play it. But now we get ready to go into the off base of it. Off base fighters. I mean, because I know it's a lot of off base fighters up there that nobody really recognize. Stuff like Blaze Blue. We kind of like swept Blaze Blue under the carpet. You know, a bit of anime fighters. Even Guilty Gear coming back in. And Guilty Gear really shaped up. They even got a real bona fide tutorial system and everything that actually teaches you. And I had to have my moments with that when I was on PS3, Guilty Gear. That's why I was like, oh, okay. But nobody really recognizes those because that's like, oh, yeah, one button.
Yo, Cheese, where are you? Where are you? Where you at?
Objective sleep.
Yeah, where you at, bro? I'm out here in this neighborhood right now. I know we behind enemy lines. I'm trying to start picking niggas off.
So yeah, we doing the game in the background and stuff. So
really hot.
That was a good test. But like I said, all fighters, you know, just give them a chance. That's what I did.
Oh.
I mean, I still from time to time still play.
What happened, bro? What happened, bro?
Persona, was it Persona 4 Ultimax, Arena and Ultimax? I play those.
All right, yo, I'm hurt.
So.
Oh man, I got trust issues.
But we'll skip that topic. Last topic that I'm gonna go on hand with is basically Final Fantasy 15. I'm gonna keep my point closed because I want everybody else to answer. Which basically, like I said, cuz I'm start with you. Final Fantasy 15. What do you think? Is it gonna be?
I can't wait. I'll be so happy when that game comes out.
Now the question is, what if it flops?
See, that's a hard kind of thing to say because, like, here's the thing. Did you know that I feel like every game where they've intentionally delayed it is flopped harder.
But check this out.
That every game that's been delayed, they flop. Like they pushed back Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was poop.
Yep.
That game was garbage. What else got pushed back? They pushed back No Man's Sky. Flopped. Like that joint is done for.
Now wait, we got another game that nobody really said nothing about because remember y'all done got Battlefield, and then this Call of Duty, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out with the Infinite Warfare. Y'all forgot about Titanfall too.
Oh yeah, they made Titanfall an Xbox exclusive, and guess what? It flopped. It was like, Xbox only. Xbox only. Well, guess what happened? The game flopped. It did terrible. Nobody cared about it.
So basically, like I'm saying, I'm not saying if it, like I said, if it truly did.
Jeez,
because
watch out.
I'm saying because you got the what you call it you got basically everybody showing tutorials and stuff in 20 minutes and stuff like. I mean, they can patch that up and stuff before the game comes out, but I mean, it's just too much information being given away. I feel, but I'm not saying. I mean, they can patch that up and stuff before the game comes out. But I mean, hang on, cuz I got to answer a question. Yeah, I played Toshinden. I forgot about that one. I'm glad he said that. I played that. I only remember like vaguely a little bit of it, but I played that one for regular PlayStation. I wish they bring that one back, but you know how Sony is with money and stuff like that. I'm glad you said that, though. I appreciate that. I wish they bring that one back, but like I said, I'm saying for Final Fantasy though, man, I'm expecting a lot.
Back at S. I'm way out here.
I'm expecting a lot,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's not
behind
that
you.
I'm expecting too much of a lot because, like I said, everybody done already gave like 20 to 30 minute tutorials and stuff like that, and
Oh,
you know,
oh,
20 and
I
30
just watched
minute
this nigga get
boss,
on the bike.
20 and 30 minute boss battles, and I'm like, why would you, why would you do that? And it's not to say why would you do it for publicity or anything else like that. Like I said, I'm an old school Final Fantasy player, and I'd rather experience everything firsthand. So that way, when it came a later time, if I finished the game or anything, maybe I won't come back to it. Oh, okay, yeah, man, I remember this boss, and then I remember I had this little tactic with this boss, and you know how that goes. But I just feel like I'm not saying it's gonna flop because it's Final Fantasy. It's too much money it put out for it. It's too much time
Damn.
invested into it.
Yo, bro, you don't have nothing to take out this tank? My bad.
Um,
Actually, I don't. I just got killed. Oh, you teabagged me, bro. These niggas are teabagging me, bro.
it's Sunday,
Ooh.
but I'm not saying it's gonna flop though. It's just we just had the question in our mind, what if it did? You know what I mean? It
Matter
would
of
be
fact,
hard.
I don't even think about it flopping. Like, it should. Like, it's such a good game. Like, why would it? Why would they flop?
Right.
They've done this. I feel like it's gonna do a lot better than most games that we got out right now.
Basically.
I feel like it don't get enough love. It needs some love. People
Oh,
need to put some respect on it.
it's gonna get plenty of love, trust. I mean,
Put some respect
between
on
No
it.
Man's Sky and everything else that's been flopping, um, I mean, it's only been like a couple of successful things that really been pushing the bar. I mean, that's not to say that nobody's really talking about the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the aliens versus people coming out and everything. But I don't know. I feel in my case, I forgot. Let me let Cheese answer his. What do you think, Cheese? How you feel about Final Fantasy 15?
Oh wait, how do I feel about um? Damn, how do I feel about sorry, I have a hard time playing
Yeah,
my
you-
talking. But about Fallout, not Fallout, my fault. Let me get my thoughts together. Titanfall,
It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
Nah. Final Fantasy, bro. Final Fantasy 15.
oh, it's gonna be amazing.
But you see how beautiful that game is graphically? That game is cracked. But actually, it's just as good as Battlefield right now. Like, I'm looking at beauty right now. This is pure beauty. Like, this is nasty. This is grimy out here. You feel me? Like, nigga, my gun got mud on it.
Behind
Like,
you.
this is pretty.
Shoot.
Some medical there.
All right. Well, now the analysts, not the analyst, but just me being an old hardcore Final Fantasy person. I think the game is definitely going to do well because for one, I'm already playing World of Final Fantasy as we speak right now. That's kind of like a little bit of a kiddish game, but it's not so much as a kiddish game. It's just bringing back the old school for us old school gamers and how we like turn-based and stuff like that. But crossing into this whole century of having a new,
Something's not right.
a whole new platform of action RPG. I'm like, yeah, bring it on. That's cool. It's gonna be it's gonna be epic, and it's gonna basically take most of our time. We ain't even really gonna be. Some of us will be streaming it, but most of us will probably be like locked into it. Like, man, look, I done did this. I done went camping. I done did that. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna talk about adventures more than just streaming and everything else like that because it's gonna take a part of you.
I was shooting that nigga, dog. He had 16 health. Wow.
For me, if that sucker does flop, it's gonna feel like, well, we understand you took 10 years or something and you try to change a formula around that. Not to say that it shouldn't have been, but you wanted to capture the new audience, but then the old audience wants to walk away from it because it's not what they're used to. Like I said, the old audience, we're older, and I mean sometimes we'll still go back into a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 1. We'll play older games and stuff like that because that's what we brought ourselves up on. And then to go into the new, not to say Final Fantasy 13 kind of turned me off, but it was just, I don't know, the storyline for me, it kind of felt like, oh, okay, well, this person. I didn't really get attached because everybody pushed out, they wanted to push Lightning out there so much, but I didn't really get attached to Lightning so much because I tried to attach myself to the other characters, but then the other characters didn't really, they fit the mold to their certain personas, but not as much.
I keep it being I didn't about like that.
I get in depth with Final Fantasy, and like I said,
I think Lightning was cool. Lightning was kind of cool, but like
she was cool, but it was just like you want to make Cloud #2 as a woman. She just wants to just come up and but you wanted to make her more aggressive by just sitting up there just hitting the one dude the whole. Snow, I don't like you. Snow, back off from my sister. Snow. I mean, that's what I felt at the moment. Then it's like, you give her a question or an answer, like somebody wanted to be real in depth with Lightning. It was more like, you just go out there, you hunt the enemy. Sometimes you might shoot, you have to kill.
We should have won that. I was getting smacked.
But it's not all bad. But I feel, like I said, between these tutorials and stuff like that, it's not to say that we're not going to enjoy the game as a whole, but it's just going to be certain spots that's going to be like, oh, well, I haven't seen this spot in the video. I might not want to search inside there because it's like, well, you showed me this 30-minute video. It might be something that, but like I said, they could cover that up. You never know. I just be like between tutorials and stuff like they did with there was one other game they did that with, and they just kept showing video after video after video. What the hell was that?
By the way,
that thing popped up on the screen.
A nigga really put a baby in that John, bro. Nigga, her legs is beat. Nigga, her legs is like old gray. Like, yo, she don't even look at what.
But yeah, I mean, that was my last opinion on Final Fantasy. That's all I could explain. Because, like I said, it's going to be epic. So, with that, the test run is done. I'm finally done. This is Tracer34. You guys want to say peace out or?
Hey, look. It's your boy Just Roll One. AKA Saint Thrifty.
AKA Baby Kid. He'll holler. Cheese, you want to say anything before you roll up?
Real quick. Hey,
Pesos, 29 Savage, MJ Cheeses. I'm signing out. It was good talking to everybody. Alright, bye.
Make sure you come by to Binge Play TV and check us out. I mean, this was hilarious for the moment, but we made a good test run. So I'll check y'all later myself. This is Tracer34. Peace out, everybody.